Hi friends, my name is Madison. Today we are actually in a rest area right next to Interstate 95. I am on my way back home from a road trip. I had intended to film this road trip, but I'm going to kind of explain what happened and also explain to you why sometimes things don't go as planned and God has another purpose for your life or for the direction in which you are to take. For example, I needed to come to Georgia to register my car because I have not been able to afford to do so, or I have not been able to afford to get my tag switched over to Florida yet. So I needed to come up here, get an emissions test, and then get my sticker for my car, make sure I'm good to go and legal, because I don't want to have to deal with that issue being 500 miles away, getting stopped each, that would be a headache. So I had planned time off and had planned to have the entire Halloween weekend off so that I could go take care of this. I had to work Thursday night. I didn't get out of work till around 9 p.m. Got home by about 10 because I had to do a couple errands first. And I got a couple hours sleep, but I just did not have the energy or the ability to get up and drive on Friday. So I was like, you know what? We'll sleep as much as we can today, and then we will leave Saturday morning, really, really early, sleep through the night, drive to Georgia, and figure things out. Because initially what I was going to do, the initial drive was like a 7-hour drive, and then I was going to just drive back home and make some stops along the way and film some content. Well, I found out late Friday night, right as I was fixing to leave, like maybe an hour before I was about to leave to come to Georgia, I found out that the gas or the mechanic shop that does emissions where I was going to go is closed on Saturday and Sunday. Same with all the other ones in the area. So I was like, well, fork. What am I going to do? I need to. I only have 3 days here. I'm not really sure what to do. So I just hopped in the car around 1 a.m. I started driving north. I was like, you know what, universe, God, creator, whatever you want to call it. I was like, just please make this a good trip. Make it be filled with miracles. Make it just be a wonderful experience. And so I wound up leaving. I texted my best friend and was like, hey, I'm coming. I'm going to be there for one night. Do you have any plans tonight? And she was like, yeah, I did have plans, but they're canceled. You want to hang out? So I was able to see her. I was able to see my family. I was able to see them for a few hours. And they had intended to make a steak dinner last night. And then they're like, hey, here's some money. Go get yourself a steak. We'll make you steak too. And I haven't had steak in I can't tell you how long. It's probably been a year. At least close to it. So I then went to my best friend's house. We hung out for a while. I spent the night there. Now I'm on my way back to Florida now. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon as I'm filming this. I wanted to make sure I filmed something for you guys. So that's why I'm here in a rest area, stretching my legs, and filming this content for you all. But yeah, so I wound up having the best weekend. My aunt, who I've not really got along with my whole life, Before I left, she gave me a hug. She gave me a kiss on the cheek. She was like, it was just like, everyone was just so happy. I went home and surprised them because I was like, you know what? If I've got to drive 9 hours and it's 10 hours to home, I might as well just go ahead and go see everybody. So I did, and I made everyone super happy. That's why I got, a nice steak dinner. I got treated really well, and because I had made the decision to just go with the flow this time instead of getting frustrated or upset or angry at, oh my God, things aren't working out and things aren't going according to plan, blah. Like none of that happened. I was just like, all right, I'm going to go with the flow. That one place is closed. We'll figure it out. And so I did, and everything worked out perfectly. It worked out better than I could have ever imagined. So the whole point of this video is, if you have a plan right now, it doesn't matter what your plan is. It could just even be just to go use the restroom or to make pancakes or, I don't know, steak dinner. If you have those plans and something changes, go with the flow. Don't get upset. Just go with the flow, see what happens, because chances are things are only going to get better from there. And when you are in a flow state, more of your manifestations will flow to you. But when you're in a restriction phase, when you're saying, oh no, this shouldn't be happening, like my plans, that will put you into an energy where you're not going to be able to receive. So being in your flow state opens you up and allows you to receive those positive energies that are coming in, those blessings or those blessings, those abundances that you've prayed for, you've manifested. They're coming in, but when you get frustrated that things aren't working out your way, it blocks your flow. So I don't know how much of this you were able to hear, because I do have my headphones on. I didn't forget them, but I did wanted to record this. I need to use the restroom. This one here is closed because I guess it overflowed. So tomorrow I have to be at work in the very, very early in the AM. Otherwise I would have taken more of my time with this trip and gone slower and actually stopped somewhere, because I was thinking about going to St. Augustine. That was the one place when I was driving up here that I was like, hey, that's where we should stop. But I don't have the extra time, so I will be going out tomorrow somewhere after work. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please put yourself into a flow state. Make sure you're always flowing and making your life as easy for yourself as possible, and not putting roadblocks or speed bumps in your way. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. And hit subscribe if you want to see more of my adventures and my explorations throughout the Southeast, more specifically right now, Florida. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.